the floor of the stock exchange. The day begins with a trickle of jobbers. Ten minutes later, there will be a crush of brokers.
But in fact the informal groups of members represent different markets, which by long tradition occupy their own positions on the floor. You may have noticed from the plans in front of you that the British government or gilt-edged market is over to the right. The industrial and commercial market stretches across the centre, and the mining market is through to the left. Each market deals usually in one group of securities, such as government stock, oil shares, mining shares, and so on, and the stock exchange is itself a market for stocks and shares, in which the prices are fixed solely by supply and demand.
The public gallery at the London Stock Exchange, where girls advise the visitors and visitors look down with varying degrees of understanding on 1,000 men in dark suits, would have surprised the ingenious traders who started it all. The city is full of markets in things, from cocoa to diamonds, and on the face of it, most of them have more to show than this one. But the money made and lost here, or popularly supposed to have been made and lost in the past, has given the stock exchange a sharp and peculiar fascination. The first dealers, late in the 17th century, were stock jobbers who traded in government stock. The IOUs that hungry governments found were the best means of raising capital. The idea spread of lending money not only to the government but to companies against the security of stocks or shares that could then be bought and sold. Booms, speculations, and disasters followed. Dr. Johnson's dictionary defined the stock jobber as a low wretch who makes money by buying and selling shares in the funds, meaning the funds of government stocks. They still talk about the funds, but a stock jobber is now defined as a member of the stock exchange who deals in stocks or shares on his own account. Respectability arrived a long time ago. Like medicine and the law, stockbroking is a career that clings to the orthodox, and a convenient market in shares, which are bought and sold by the million every week, is indispensable to an advanced capitalist economy like ours.
A company creates shares in order to raise money. In return, those who put up the money get a share of the profits. But if you own shares, you must have the right to sell that ownership to someone else. The stock exchange provides the machinery for doing this.
Each slice of a company, or of the government itself, which does the same thing by issuing gilt-edged stocks, is eventually symbolized by share and stock certificates. But even these paper symbols are absent from the stock exchange, which is marrying the wishes of buyers and sellers in an endless fluctuation of verbal supply and demand. All they do is scribble